It's time to roll for Truco. I'm Frank Salazar, and I'm gonna be printing out some paper miniatures that I did, and I used characters that I helped create with my friend Anna Rowe. And I'll talk a little bit more about those characters. Let's let's print out some miniatures. I'm printing out some Warpanchor7 Paper Miniatures. It's Captain Goggles, Mask Woman, Metal, and Anki. And I have it at A4, full page, monochrome. And we're going to print. All right. Got Anki, Metal, Captain Goggles, Mask Woman. On this page, I did doubles. So I do have the printout here, or a printout here. I did two other printouts. There's one I did before I record anything, and they came out really small. Which at first I was like, man, I don't want it that small, but I kind of like them. I did show them. I did, you even show that you can use pawn bases, and you can use some I forget what they're called, the binder clips. So I might just do that in another video. I didn't like how the footage came out. It was kind of clunky because I was holding my phone. So I'll probably show that another time. Because what I want to do is I want to talk about these characters. But first, I did resize them, and let's show that now. All right, so here's a time lapse of the characters where I'm just resizing them. We got Enki, we got Metal, Captain Goggles, Mask Woman. I did shrink down Metal a little bit more because he's supposed to be smaller. He's a little bit on the short side, and I also wanted to make sure that Captain Goggles and Mask Woman line up. You gotta make sure that they all line up with Anki. So I used Metal there as a comparison to make sure that they fit over. And I also made some Tarako tokens or reroll tokens. You can use these for whatever you like. But I thought, these would be cool. And it's reroll for Tarako. So let's look at the ones that came out small. Which at first I was like, man, they're kind of tiny. But I think they are about like an inch size. um, I think this character, this is Anki the Tankylosaurus. And Anki, she is a vehicle, and she's the primary source of transportation for Mask Woman. So what I want to do, what you can do with these, I want it to be able to just kind of fit over, so like she's riding. Kind of a little bit too big. And Captain Goggles can also join in, so these two can ride together. They're going on tougher terrain because he's built like a tank, or she's built like a tank. It's Anki the Tankylosaurus. So she is a sentient, so she can be a playable character. She doesn't necessarily speak, but she can make sounds. So these are characters. They're from a mini comic or mini comics turned into a comic that I did. It's my comic. Well, I I had some collaborative work. I worked on this together with Anna Robb. She created Mask Woman and redesigned Anki and put a lot like a lot of what makes Anki Anki. She did that. so, uh, so it's this comic. It was my first comic. We worked on this together. She did the art. She did the cover art. I did a majority of the inside of the pages. I am out of the physical copies. I am planning on putting it on print on demand, either Amazon or Lulu, maybe both. We'll see. And it is in color. The original mini comics were black and white, but this is in full color. But you can get the PDF on my Gumroad store, and there's links in the description to that. So if you want to read the PDF, see what that's about. So what I want to do is I want to make a game based on like the basic concepts of this version of the comic, because we're gonna recreate it and add up more to it and make it a little bit more of a teen rating. And Anna is writing like a lot of the script, majority of it. That's the comic. I'm talking about games. I want to create a game, a small game, a compact game, something easy, that it's not gonna take hours to play. You can play it 20 minutes, 30 minutes, however long it takes you, but not too long. So there's stuff I'm gonna be working on. I want to create some character sheets, some stat blocks, and I will do that in another video. Talk more about those. But let's show the miniatures. So we got Capt Goggles, which is white. We got Mask Woman. Got Metal. He's an inventor. He's a scientist, so he's got scientific knowledge and some tech know-how. So creating for this one, I'm going to create a class. I don't know if there's already a class, but for my game, I want to create an inventor class. And I'll put more into that. So those will be separate videos. And we got Anki. Oh, this is here, Anki. So the reason I resized them, because I wanted them to be able. I want Capt Goggles Mask Woman to be able to write Anki. I like this size of Anki, so I kept her the same. I resized the humanoid characters, but I do kind of like, and we'll see how it looks when I print it out. And here it is. And I'll just have to do that at the library. But so I did kind of like this, where they kind of hang over, and this is what I wanted. I did resize them, so I think they might be a little bit big, but they'll still be able to hang. You still see a little bit of Anki's feet. And I did make some Taraco tokens, and you can use them as reroll tokens. You can use them as game tokens, hit points, whatever you can think of. They can be stand-ins for other animals, opponents. You want to mark treasure or something that they're there. So if you want to use my characters in your game, don't even have to use them as their names. You would think, oh, that's cool. Let me know in the comments. That's what I have so far. That's what I'm working on so far. Hope you like the miniatures. If you want to print out the resized version I did, just let me know in the comments below. I am gonna be printing out a copy at the library. Hopefully, they'll be okay with me, me using cardstock. If not, just doing paper because I just want to see if it lines up the way I want it to. If it fits the way I've been imagining it. I'll be working on that, creating some stat blocks. I'm gonna be working on the game a little bit more here and there. There'll still be videos where I'm showing other game systems and things that I like that look cool that I just want to show off, whether it's different miniatures or books. I did buy some stuff and I want to do videos showing those off. So that's coming. Check out the YouTube shorts. I do this little series of shorts where I spin a D20 and I call it Spin for Troco. I'm gonna be doing videos where I'm spinning other dice just to see how they spin. I've spun them all already. I just haven't recorded them. If you want to check out my stuff, want to check out the PDF comics, some of my other comics, there's a link tree in the description below to linktree/Turaco Comics. You can go check that out. You can buy some comics. I think there's some that I put up there for free. There's also a pretty cool coloring book, and there's some like Capt Goggles and Magic Woman stuff in there as well. And there's a version that's free, and there's a version that's paid. That has a little bit more pages. But check it out. If you like what you see, if you like this video, leave a comment, leave a like. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you like this content, let me know what you think. And Team Capt Goggles, Team Mask Woman, Team Mankey. They don't have to be teams. They can be on the same team. Or Team Metal. This has been Frank with Roll for Truckle. We'll see you next time.